The M1903 Springfield, officially named the United States Rifle, caliber 30-06, model 1903, is a 4-star RF that's available from normal and heavy production, some stage drops from 4-6 onwards, and as a career quest reward for clearing 5-4, which will give you a Springfield at level 70 with 4 dummy links. After the Spanish-American War in 1898, the United States decided it needed to replace its Springfield Craig Jorgensen bolt-action rifles and Springfield trapdoor rifles with something better, as the Spanish had used the Mauser M1993 to great effect, especially in battles such as the Battle of San Juan Hill, where 750 Spanish soldiers delayed the advance of 15,000 American troops, inflicting 1,400 casualties in a matter of minutes. Springfield Armory took some of the captured Mausers and studied them intensely, eventually creating some prototypes, with the 1901 prototype taking some inspiration from the Gewehr 98 as well. Springfield decided to have the barrel at 24 inches, as longer ones offered no ballistic advantage and allowed the rifle to be lighter and easier to handle, being adopted in 1903. The M1903 saw much use up to the Korean War, where it went from service rifle to sniper rifle following the adoption of the M1 Garand. Multiple different variants of the M1903 were created, such as the well-known experimental bullpup M1903, ones that had different bayonets or used different ammunition, different stocks and different barrels, sniper variants, ones designed to be fired from the safety of a trench, and ones with a semi-automatic function. The M1903 Springfield is a bolt-action rifle, which fires the 30-03 or 30-06 Springfield cartridge from a 5-round internal box magazine, which is reloaded with 5-round stripper clips, at 15 to 30 rounds per minute, out to a range of 460 to 5,000 meters depending on the cartridge. In her character art, drawn by Duyu Youngjun, Springfield wears a sort of dress uniform that's reminiscent of the Union Army from the US Civil War. She wears a blue petticoat with gold buttons, a white belt with a holstered bayonet to her left, a red sash around her waist, white gloves, a red, white, and blue hair ribbon, long white skirt, white pants underneath, and knee-high lace-up heeled boots. She holds her rifle with both hands, the left one aiming and the right one pulling back the bolt action. In her voice lines, voiced by Hore Yoshiko, who also voices Naru Narisagawa in Love Hina, Toru Honda in Fruits Basket, Mei Ling in D. Gray Man, Hanyu in Higurashi, Minori Kushieda in Toradora, Tsubasa Hanekawa in the Monogatari series, Carla in Fairy Tail, Akari Akaza in Yuru Yuri, Chie Santanaka in Persona 4, Nepgear in Hyperdimension Neptunia, Kuoko Kaga in Golden Time, Mamiya Iriko Asagumo Yamagumo and Agmagi in Kankol, Wiz in Konosuba, Felix in ReZero, Saotomi Tachibana in How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift, La Brava in MHA, Siren in Precon, Belfast in Azure Lane, Olivia in The Hidden Dungeon Only I Can Enter, Excel Walter in Realist Hero, Arashi Spring in Scarlet Nexus, Hitomi in Dead or Alive, Ikoro in Gal Gun, Elisa Renford in the Legend of Heroes series, Ai-chan in Honkai 3rd Impact, Kumbhira in GBF, Surtur in Arknights, Maiden in Nikkei, and Faruzan in Genshin. Springfield acts very motherly.
ご心配なく、このスプリングフィールドが皆さんをお守りします。クリスマスだから腕によりをかけてお料理しましょう。おはようございます。大勝利ですわね。指揮官、どうしてこの私をお選びになったのですか？あなたみたいな優しい方がこれから私と一緒にいてくださるなんて、私は永遠にあなたのお力になりますわ。マフィンが焼けました。一緒に食べましょう。パンくずがついてますよ。じっとしててください。取ってあげますから。指揮官、いつもお疲れ様です。よかったらコーヒーをどうぞ。あら、製造が完了しましたわ。どんな子が出てくるのかしら。
like some RFs, Springfield's main role is dealing a large amount of damage to one target. Her tiles only affect HGs, giving a 15% skill cooldown buff, being best placed on tiles 1, 4, or 7. At level 10, her skill, Designated Shot, begins charging after her skill cooldown ends, getting 1 stack per second up to a max of 5. When the skill is used, she aims for 1 second, then deals 2.8 to 6 times damage, about 332 to 768 damage at max, to the furthest enemy, based on the number of stacks. Upon use, all stacks are consumed. This has a 5-second ICD and 11-second NCD. When fully linked at level 100 and everything maxed, Springfield has 84 HP per link for a total of 420, consumes 55 ammo and 90 rations, deals 128 damage, has 40 evasion, 72 accuracy, 32 rate of fire, 7 move speed, a 40% crit rate, deals 150% damage on crit, and has an armor pen of 15. Springfield is able to equip telescopic sights, hollow sights, red dot sights, suppressors, AP ammo, microchips, rangefinders, and capes. The recommended equipment for Springfield is her special equipment, the National Match Grade Armor Piercing Ammo, which is only available from drops in 1-4N, a 5-star telescopic sight, and 5-star thermo-optic cape. This gives her plus 10 rate of fire, plus 48% crit rate, plus 25% crit damage, and plus 195 armor pen. This brings her stats to 42 rate of fire, 88% crit rate, 175% crit damage, and 210 armor pen. Alternatively, you could switch out her thermo-optic cape for a 5-star rangefinder, which gives her plus 10 damage and minus 80% to her ICD, bringing her stats to 138 damage and an ICD of 1 second, also bringing the damage of her skill to about 358 to 828. Springfield is kind of like everyone's first crush in the game. Tall, beautiful, owns a small business, and is friendly. And I agree, her design is very cute and likable, but this isn't a series that focuses on design and personality of T-dolls, but about my opinions of their usability in the game. As mentioned in Garan's video, Springfield is basically an overall better choice than her because of her skill, tile buff, and special equipment. With her special equipment, Springfield gets a huge armor pen boost and a good boost to her rate of fire, overall increasing her DPS, not to mention her bamboo skill, which is good against stronger single target enemies and bosses. But to fully reach her potential, you'll need to grind 1-4N to get her special equipment, otherwise Springfield is just an average bamboo RF. I'd recommend waiting until Mika rolls another special equipment drop chance boost to get her special equipment, or just raise T-dolls that fit the current meta if you're not adamant about using Springfield. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter for updates and check out my Azure Lane and Arknights videos as well.